Hi, I'm Dr. Robert Fennell, founder and CEO of Chiropractic Hand and Foot Clinics of America, and it gives me great pleasure to be introducing a phenomenal chiropractor today from Bartlesville, Oklahoma. I have Dr. Tracy Russell with Russell Chiropractic Hand and Foot Clinic. And Dr. Russell, I just want to thank you for being with me on this interview today. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your practice?
Well, thank you, Dr. Fennell. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. I'm just so excited to tell you about what we're doing up here in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. I've been here almost 21 years now. It's a small community just north of Tulsa, about 45 minutes, and we see some amazing patients that come to see us, and we're getting some incredible results as well, particularly with carpal tunnel syndrome.
Great. So your Bartlesville Chiropractic Clinic is called Russell Chiropractic Hand and Foot Clinic. What got you interested in focusing so much on hands and feet as a hand and foot chiropractor?
Well, personally, that's a great question. Personally, I had an injury myself in college from playing football, and it kind of ended my career playing football. And so I know what it's like to be hurting with that type of an injury. I've taken that into my practice, and I know it's a cliche, but I've always just wanted to help people in those areas and to be the best doctor that I could possibly be. And I've noticed that my patients were having a lot of those types of issues as well with the hands and feet problems, and frustrated and suffering with those type and not knowing what to do about it. And so I made it a point and a passion of mine to learn how to do this and to be able to do it in an effective way.
Well, that's very thoughtful of you for reaching out to your community or people and expanding your education. So, carpal tunnel syndrome is a common cliche phrase or condition. We hear a lot of media around it. How do you treat carpal tunnel syndrome? Do you use carpal adjustments, or what do you specifically do for carpal tunnel syndrome in your practice?
We do a non-surgical approach, Dr. Fennell. I'm amazed every day when this happens. There's 8 bones that makes up the carpal tunnel. There's a horseshoe shape in there that's about the size of your index finger, and all the structures, the flexor tendons, the blood vessels, as well as the large median nerve, pass through the carpal tunnel. As a result of falls that we've taken on the ice, working at the computer, different types of things that we've done to ourselves, the bones have collapsed into that tunnel, and my job is to relieve the pressure by opening that back up again. And it's amazing, but it works, and it works in young people as well as it does with 97-year-old people. An alignment problem is an alignment problem.
That's great. So I'm sure there's people looking for non-surgical cures to or corrections for carpal tunnel syndrome. Do you feel this is a great alternative for surgery?
Absolutely. Without invasive surgery, we're absolutely be able to help not only mild cases, but very difficult cases. And a lot of times patients will come to see us after they've already had carpal release surgery done, and they haven't gotten any relief from that. And sometimes it's even worse. We're able to help improve their ability to function and strengthen the hands. And in most cases, we have good results in those to where they're able to walk away from here and be able to do the things that they need to be doing.
Well, that's great. So, being a hand and foot chiropractor there in Bartlesville, Oklahoma, how that's a unique thing. We typically think of a chiropractor as somebody who adjusts the spinal vertebrae for back pain, neck pain, headaches, things like that. How have you been received in your community as a hand and foot chiropractor doing wrist and feet adjustments?
That's an excellent question. We're a full spine practice as well, with an emphasis on hands and feet. We've been received extremely well. Our patients enjoy the benefits of what we've been able to do for them. It's unique of what we do because, like you said, most chiropractors don't have this training. But I had a passion to want to, and I don't know where it came from, but I had a passion to want to learn how to do this because I saw so many people suffering with these issues. And so we're a complete care office. And one story I'd like to tell you real quick is about a driver that had a lot of problems with, unable to play with his kids. His carpal tunnel was from putting the seatbelt on over 100 times a day, jumping on and off the truck. He was unable to function. He was fearing that he might lose his job, and it was just awesome to be able to make a difference in his life, to be able to help him the way we did.
That's great. I'm sure that was exciting for him and many others that you've helped with your practice as well too. So, Bartlesville chiropractor, Dr. Tracy Russell with Russell Chiropractic Hand and Foot Clinic. Dr. Russell, how would people from the Bartlesville and surrounding areas find you?
Yeah, we see patients from in the northeast Oklahoma area as well as the southern portion of Kansas. We're located at 2523 Southeast Washington Boulevard in Bartlesville, Oklahoma, on the south side of Bartlesville. And Dr. Fennell, those that are watching that have these types of issues that would want to consult, we'd like to extend a complimentary consultation with me and an exam to see if they might be able to benefit from the care that we provide.
That's very nice of you. So they can call your office and get a complimentary chiropractic consultation and examination just by calling your office and mentioning they saw this short interview. So, Dr. Russell, I want to thank you for being on this interview with me today. You have a great day and many blessings to you, your practice, and your patients there.
Thank you, Dr. Fennell. You as well.